Born on January 26, 1918, in Scornicesti, a small village in southern Romania, Nicolae Ceaușescu emerged from modest beginnings. He was one of 10 children in a peasant family. At a young age, Ceaușescu moved to Bucharest, where he worked as an apprentice shoemaker. Here, amid the urban challenges of the interwar period, he became involved in the communist movement, joining the Romanian Communist Youth Union at the age of 14. By the time World War II began, Ceaușescu was an active member of the Communist Party and was arrested several times for his subversive activities against the pro-Nazi Romanian government. His time in prison, where he met several influential communist figures, bolstered his status within the party. After the war, as the Communist Party began to consolidate its power in Romania with Soviet backing, Ceaușescu held several minor posts in the government. His loyalty to the party, combined with his ability to navigate its internal politics, enabled his steady rise. In the early 1960s, he became a member of the executive committee and eventually the head of the party. Ceaușescu's ascent to the role of General Secretary of the Communist Party in 1965 marked the beginning of his autocratic rule. His leadership was marked by a fierce nationalist and anti-Soviet stance. He distinguished Romania from other Eastern Bloc nations by refusing to participate in the Soviet-led invasion of Czechoslovakia in 1968. And by maintaining relations with the West, including securing a visit from U.S. President Richard Nixon in 1969. However, his regime was also characterized by widespread repression, surveillance by the secret police, the Securitate, and a personality cult. Ceaușescu's economic policies, driven by a desire to repay foreign debts, led to extreme austerity measures. These policies resulted in severe shortages of basic goods and necessities for the Romanian people during the 1980s. His grandiose projects, like the construction of the House of the Republic, now the Palace of the Parliament, one of the largest buildings in the world, showcased his disregard for the suffering of the populace, as many faced poverty and hunger. As the 1980s progressed, discontent with Ceaușescu's rule grew, fueled by the stark contrast between the people's hardship and the opulence of the communist elite. In December 1989, amid a wave of revolutions sweeping across Eastern Europe, protests erupted in Timisoara and quickly spread to other parts of Romania. Ceaușescu, misjudging the scale and intensity of the protests, tried to stage a pro-government rally in Bucharest. However, the event dramatically backfired, turning into a massive anti-Ceaușescu demonstration. Realizing the severity of the situation, Ceaușescu and his wife, Elena, attempted to flee Bucharest but were captured by the military. After a swift and widely criticized trial, both were found guilty of crimes against the state and, on Christmas Day in 1989, were executed by firing squad.